morning, everybody. Joe Van Doren here, and welcome to our Virtues Pick for today. What a great day it is. It's Monday morning. I've had an early start. I've already had a meeting, and so I'm really excited to share this word with you today. The virtue that came up for us today was humility. So let's read the description first, and then we'll talk about it a little bit. Humility is being modest, humble, and unpretentious. We consider others' views and needs as important as our own. We willingly serve others and accept help when we need it. When we cause hurt, we have the humility to admit it and make amends. We accept the lessons life brings, knowing that mistakes are often our best teachers. Humility is not humiliation. We do not shame ourselves or others with the illusion that we are meant to be perfect. We give our very best and trust that it is enough. Humility reminds us to be thankful for our successes rather than boastful. What a beautiful word, right? And I think humility is one of those virtues that is especially appreciated in those who are taking the lead. So leaders, one of the virtues that are most important in a leader is this virtue of humility, because it allows a leader to consider what other people are thinking and feeling. It allows them to listen to their ideas. It allows them to accept their ideas when maybe they had an idea that was better than, or in some fashion was more acceptable to the masses, let's say, or better for the mission that you're on. And so it's the willingness to admit that you don't know everything, and that you're willing to listen to other people. And so, as I think about that today, I want to be focused on really being aware of what other people are thinking and what other people are suggesting or bringing to the table in the different areas that I have work in today. So, or in family, because that's where I really want to talk about this. As a parent, you are a leader. You're leading your family, you're leading your child, you're leading yourself, and humility is one of those areas that we don't want brought on us because we're ashamed of something. We want it as a virtue that is appreciated by everyone in the family. And I forgot to bring the word up. There we go. All right, so think about, when we say that it's important in a leader as we consider others' views. Well, how important is it to listen to the views of our spouse or our partner? How important is it to listen to the views of our kids? When we listen to them, when we hear them, when we see, what they're thinking and where they're coming from with their ideas, it helps us to appreciate them as a unique individual, number one. But it also may give us some ideas about how to approach something. If we're willing to listen to it, we may learn that there's another way of approaching them, or another way of, or need to bring them in line with the mission, the vision that we have for the family. When we're willing to see their ideas as important to the family as a whole, it creates more unity and more peacefulness. And with humility, we're willing to serve them, right? And we're willing to give where it's needed, and where there's something that an individual is not able to do for themselves, then we're willing to do that for them, and to use some of the other virtues like helpfulness and acceptance as a part of that. At the same time, it takes a certain amount of humility to step back and say, this isn't something that I'm particularly good at, or something that is a little too much for me to commit to right now, and step up and accept the help that we can receive. Sometimes, we don't accept help. We don't yeah, we don't accept help as a parent with our kids, right? So our kids want to help us with something, and we push them away because we want to get it done faster, we want to do it better, whatever. But we're not really helping our child with that. And so, with that humble kind of attitude, we accept their help. And we can use those times as teaching moments and as learning moments and as moments for building unity in the family. And it all starts with this virtue of humility. We, as a parent, we've all been humbled in some fashion, and as that one psychologist said to me one time, we all think of our kids as being perfect until that time comes when they don't seem so perfect, right? And they're not so perfect, but in fact they are perfect. They're perfect for who they are. And so our ability to humbly accept the situation as it is and not shame them for not being able to do something, or shame them for making a mistake, or shame them for, quite honestly, for being who they are. When we're able to do that, it demonstrates that virtue of humility. And so as I go through my day today, I really am going to be thinking about this and focusing on, hearing and listening to those around me, and and doing my very best not to think that I have the best idea. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But and even when we do have that best idea, sometimes it's best to listen to others and allow them the opportunity to perform in some fashion, even if it's not as quote unquote perfect as we may have done. It's a learning experience for everyone. So that's how I'm thinking about humility today, and I hope that everyone can focus on this just a little bit, no matter what your situation is, whether it's in a family, in a business, in a place of leadership, in your life. Learning to be modest and unpretentious and willing to hear others and serve others is a quality that all leaders need. So thank you very much for being here. I look forward to seeing everyone tomorrow in our brand new Virtues Pick and Focus for the day. So until next time, keep practicing the virtues and the 4 C's of successful families, and that is clarity, communication, consistency, and community. Until next time.